I want to know who said these things. How do you come to a place where some of the least impressive and most useless people who have no actual skills become billionaires?
Zoran?
Tucker Carlson.
Yep.
October the 7th in Israel was horrific, and all hostages must be returned. But so is the genocide.
I assume it's a Democrat that said that. Could it be Zoran?
No, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene again.
Get out of here!
What you're seeing here is what they call the horseshoe effect, where you have the left and the right basically converging together. We couldn't even last 45
see them on social
minutes.
media.
Riley, the only reason that anybody knows who you are is because of culture war and gender politics.
I think there are few things more sinister than for someone to suggest that we stop talking about children who are getting healthy body parts cut off of their body.
That's literally not what I said, Riley, and that's what you do. You twist other people's words so that you can make money on the internet. To me, you're embarrassing yourself.
We'll let the American people decide who embarrasses themselves.
One is a communist, the other a fascist. At least that's what each says about the other. But last week's Oval Office bromance between President Trump and New York Mayor Zoran Mamdani showed that left and right have quite a lot in common these days. The president said it himself.
Would you feel comfortable living in New York City under a Mamdani administration?
Yeah, I would. I really would. Especially after the meeting. Absolutely.
What makes you comfortable?
We agree on a lot more than I would have thought.
Well, their supporters may shudder to think about it, but Trump and Mamdani are really not so very different. Both men defied the establishment and defied the odds with a populist election campaign turbocharged by social media, which promised to swing a wrecking ball into the failing status quo. Both men said their opponents were boring, failing and corrupt. Both men argued that the economy has left working-class Americans behind. Both men seem exceedingly relaxed about national debt and the idea that big government intervention is necessary to get what they want. As for the name-calling, well, it's all just part of the game.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
Well, Trump and Mamdani do, of course, propose very different treatments for the problems they've diagnosed, but the big picture point remains the same. All of the experts, all of the pundits and all of the pollsters will always argue that both sides need to move to the centre. Well, voters are clearly a bit sick of it, and maybe the new centre is actually where right and left meet in the middle. Well, joining me to discuss all this is Riley Gaines, host of Gaines for Girls on Outkick, Dean Obeidallah, the host of the Dean Obeidallah Show on SiriusXM, Mike Nellis, host of Endless Urgency, and former senior advisor to Kamala Harris, and Jack Posobiec, the senior editor at Human Events, who was actually in the room when that was all going down. Let me go to Riley. Riley, welcome back to Uncensored, first of all. Great to see you.